legacies are determined by others, not by yourself. Secondly, what would be entirely wrong is to manage policy to my horizon as opposed to the right horizon to have for the optimal policy horizon. So we're not going to try to cram a bunch of decisions into the next 6 months. On household indebtedness, a number of decisions have been taken. You're familiar with all of them, both by the government, by OSFI. We have a tightening bias. A good chunk of the speech was explaining, putting that in as clear a context as possible, and that should be considered in conjunction with our financial stability report, which came out last week. We are seeing, we've seen starts coming down. They're still slightly above, they're now down around household formation, where we see household formation. We're seeing some overbuilding still in condos, and we've been pretty clear about that. We have seen the pace of household debt accumulation slow as hoped for, as intended, from about 10% to just a little bit more than 4%. We'll see if that persists, but that's positive. We've seen some adjustments in the resale market, which again is positive. But I guess I would just caution that we have seen in the past, when there have been policy measures taken, movement in these variables that are then followed by a reacceleration. And not necessarily seen anything that it would be consistent with that, but we just have to be vigilant. The collective, we have to be vigilant about these aspects and adjust, if necessary, to that if there were clear signs of reacceleration. So we're somewhat encouraged by what we're seeing, that the economy is moving and households are moving to a more sustainable path, both in the housing sector and the accumulation of household debt.
And with that,